Our time in Fiji has been a bit of a whirlwind. We washed up on a reef a few months ago and have spent our days repairing the damage to the boat.
Is there no reef back here? Can you confirm? No? No reef. No reef.
The worst of the damage was to our rudder, which we dropped out of the boat while in the water and brought it to the mangroves for repair.
Put it back up again.
Let's return back to Naui Marina. When Grace initially left Calico Skies, I found it difficult to process our separation alone and in a foreign port. I struggled with feelings of loneliness during this period. Andy Boy from back in the TTYC days sailed into Naui and encouraged me to keep busy and to be around people. With that in mind, I got to chatting with Brian from Delos. He mentioned he's headed to French Polynesia solo to prep Delos 1 for launch. I offered to fly out to French Polynesia to help out, and this is where the story resumes. It's strange to watch this footage with the benefit of hindsight. I could tell in the filming that I'm trying to put on a happy face, but there is a deep sadness there. Well, today is kind of an exciting day. I need to do a visa run, so I'm going to Australia. And you may know who I might be visiting there. I think a lot of you have been asking, when will we see Delos again? So I am going to Brisbane to stay with Brian and Kaza and Sierra. I think more will be there. I'm going to check out the new build. And then Brian and I are flying to French Polynesia to get Delos 1 back in the water. So just a fun little side trip for me. Go hang out with Brian, you know, have a boys trip, get Delos 1 in the water, and go back to French Poly. So exciting times. I'm flying to the main city, Nandi, this afternoon, staying overnight there, and then flying to Brisbane in the morning. And I'm going to go right to the Delos 2.0 build, taking a cab right to the boatyard, which is really cool. I can't wait to check that thing out. It looks like an absolute beast of a boat. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing today.
With the emergency repairs done, I am happy to be setting off on a new adventure while also renewing my visa.
So I'm in a hotel room for the night. I really enjoyed the puddle jumper flight across between the two islands, the northern division where the boat is in Sabu Sabu, and to Nandi. It was really the puddle jumper flight was probably my favorite part. No security, just kind of walk up to the plane, go in, no metal detectors. It was very cool. I have to get up pretty early tomorrow, and I'll be going to Brisbane. Yeah, I can't wait to see Brian and Kaza and Sierra, and more too. It's been, I think, almost 2 years.
What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Oh man, dude, it's been a while, huh?
Welcome to Australia.
First time.
Is this your first time in Australia?
First time ever, yeah, man.
Sweet, man. Look at this. Look what we've been up to.
Beast. What is this thing? Oh my god.
That's our monster boat.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, pretty sweet, right?
That's awesome, man. What's that for you guys?
I'll show you around. Look who's here.
Bill!
What's up, Kaza? It's been like 2 years. Oh man, how are you? I missed you guys. I'm doing okay.
I was so cool. Here.
We're still doing the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Hanging out with Brian and Kaza, said hey to them. Can't believe I'm here, it's been 2 years. Well, look at this thing.
Hey, Bill.
Hi, Brian. Long time.
Still YouTubing, I see.
For now.
Me too. Yeah. Welcome. This is what we've been up to.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's all been fabricated. We actually just hit the year anniversary.
That's pretty quick.
Yep.
That's a lot of work for 1 year.
Probably, I don't know how long, somewhere between 6,000 hours of labor,
Really?
maybe more.
Whoa.
At this point. Yeah, all fabricated from basically flat CNC cut sheets. This is how it started out. These sorts of frames that have all been kind of like welded together.
And that's not part of your boat, obviously.
No, this is the next hull.
Next hull, that's the
Right here. Yeah, this is the bottom 6 mil plate that's all been rolled and wheeled here, and then it goes up to 5 mil, and then some of the deck is 4 mil.
The lines are beautiful, huh? The curves, and you know, for metal boats, sometimes you get these.
That was weeks of labor
torture.
right there.
Because sometimes you don't get like these nice, pretty curves on a metal boat.
No, sometimes they're really hard.
Oh yeah, hard. This looks like.
But yeah, it's very, very thin wave cutter bows.
Yeah, back reverse shear.
This part just turned out so cool. So this is like, you know, the cross beam and the longeron, and
look at that.
That was
chain plate in there.
I know.
That thing's beefy.
I mean, you can see there's the snubber for the The anchor, the chain plates for the top
Yeah, I think
are like 32 mil.
that's crazy. MTV Cribs or something.
This guy will be a sliding door here. And our galley. Galley will kind of take up this space. It's a big U-shaped galley.
Nice.
It's a little bit bigger than Delos's.
It's always been a good size to get the galley. If you know,
Yeah.
Delos is comfortable.
Oven will be over here, induction stove, sink, and then there'll be like fridge, freezer, and a big kind of breakfast counter right here.
I think I realized you had a forward cockpit going on.
Yeah, so this is the forward cockpit. And then all the sailing will be done from here.
Kind of badass.
So the mount will be right here, the mast. That'll be the center of the mast. We've got a couple of winches here, and all the lines, control lines from everything will be run.
And all the
like
reef
up
lines
here.
and everything too will be down here.
Everything will be right here.
That's awesome.
So we won't have to really go up on deck. We'll just
Okay, you can run the boat from like right. You're never gonna fall out of this thing.
yeah, and then the helm will actually be inside.
Oh no, there's no outdoor helm.
No, we'll put our helm right here.
Cool.
And we'll either be on autopilot or
Yeah.
driving with the window open.
And what about for docking? Like, will it be?
I'll have a remote
That's
because they're electric motors, so it's
so you can
really
do
easy
that.
to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. You can do it. You go anywhere the best vantage point is.
Yeah, exactly. I can do it from the front or the back or the side or
Wild.
whatever.
It's gonna be all solar, I guess. Then.
That'll be all. That's all solar and all water catchment. So
Oh, cool. You're doing that too.
that's we built the lip here.
Damn.
We're gonna have to make those holes much bigger.
That's cool though. I mean, I catch a lot of water.
Yeah, it's gonna catch a shit ton of water.
That's amazing. This thing is pretty crazy. I was already put to work. Drilling and tapping these further recessed hatches. Yeah, really cool machine.
After spending time checking out the Delos 2 build, Brian and I embarked on almost 24 hours of travel from Brisbane to French Polynesia.
Oh my god.
No, I came from Nelson. I have a friend in Nelson. Been sailing.
We arrived in Papeete late at night and spent the night sleeping on the airport floor before catching a pedal jumper over to Reunited.
The last flight, Bill. That's right. Almost there.
20 hours in.
All right, Bill. How you feeling?
I guess a workout.
That's my big, overweight, oversized package that Bill has kindly offered to lug to the boatyard. We basically rested for about 30 minutes.
I passed out like a child
Bill slept in the airport.
on the floor.
I got a great picture of him. I slept a little bit, not much. We're just gonna go check out Delos,
Here we go, 9 months.
see what the damage is like.
Delos has been left unattended in the tropics for almost 9 months. There will surely be a lot of work to get her ready for launch. A perfect distraction to keep my mind off my personal issues.
Hey, she smells all right.
Hey, Delos.
Wow,
Smells like Delos.
not too shabby. The Wall of Shame fame is doing good.
Checking out the Wall of Fame shame was bittersweet for me. Grace and I are in many photos, a reminder of happier times that we all shared together. Luckily with Brian around, I won't have time to dwell on the past. After getting a work list started for Delos, Brian and I headed to the swankiest, and some may say even the most romantic restaurant on Reunited. We drank some beers and played the worst game of pool known to man, in our slightly delirious state after 24 hours of travel and nearly no sleep.
How's it going down here, Bill? Looking pretty clean though. You must not be sanded yet.
Not working too hard, obviously. Just dressed the part. So all the areas that were flaking off has gone over 40 grit. Now switching to 80 for the rest of the hull. And that's just like a good surface prep for the new paint going on. I still do the starboard side.
Spirits are high. They're about to get a lot higher. Oh, Bill's never had this one.
I don't know how I went to French Polynesia and not had this one.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Thanks for all the work.
No problem, dude.
Kaz is gonna kill me. This lens is so foggy.
I've been doing YouTube channels for 10 years.
Look at that. Okay.
Try it again.
There you go. Cheers.
Here I am in French Polynesia. Brian and I are staying at this cool little bungalow attached to a house. We're staying here because the boat is still pretty torn up with tools and project mode. Been here for about 5 days now, and I think we might be able to launch like by Wednesday, which would be a week, which would be really good. Got the bottom sanded. We started doing some barrier coat in areas, did a little keel repair. Brian had some blisters on the keel, which I know plenty about after doing like 80 on our boat. Yeah, just going well. And it's good to be back in French Polynesia. It's beautiful here. I'll show you guys a little later some of the waters again. It's very, very picturesque.
It looks like a mad painter's canvas.
It'll look so good when it goes to black though.
I'm trying not to film Bill because he doesn't have any goggles or anything on. Don't put Bill in the video like that.
Brian's a nerd. You ready, Brian?
I'm so ready.
We're going
This
for
is
the bottom paint time.
It's time. Slap it on. Goop it on.
It's gonna look really good.
It's gonna go quick.
This is like the thing that makes the boat look the best. When you put the bottom paint on, it's very gratifying.
It's very satisfying.
Yeah, it's always a good feeling to see it go to clean colors.
Mix that shit up good. How you feeling, buddy?
A little tired.
Worked?
Don't ever volunteer to come help Brian.
Don't ever volunteer to come help Brian. You'll end up like this. Well, we finished painting the boat, which is amazing. We went in and told the manager, the yard manager lady, Natalie here, and she's like, "You guys finished already? We should hire you, work fast." I'm like, it's this guy. He's been slaving away for 3 days. But anyway, cheers, Bill.
It took us 9 long days to complete what we came here to do, getting Delos back in the water. After all the projects were completed, Brian and Kaza asked if I wanted to help sail Delos west. I jumped at this opportunity, as funny enough the ML Super Maramu was my dream boat when I was younger. I even had the ML brochure sent to my house from France.
Well, we are off today. Should be about an 8-day sail, 7 or 8 days, to hopefully Minerva Reef, but there is some weather coming in at the end. So we'll have to see if we want to stay there on a windblown reef. Yeah, I'm super stoked to see how this thing sails. I've only been on Delos for like motor rides, never under sail, so it should be really interesting to see how a big old blue water boat does compare to a lightweight Calico. I've also never sailed on a ketch before, so extra sails, extra mast, and double downward poles that lock into here, here, and out, so they could jibe without moving poles. I remember we were sailing through the Bahamas and they were just able to turn course without moving the poles around. I was kind of jealous. Be interesting to check that out. We're getting ready to leave. Went through a little safety briefing with Brian and Kaza, the normal stuff. But one of the coolest things I thought is that the boat has watertight bulkheads. So I'll show you back here. This goes in here and locks. And then this is a lever to shut off the plumbing to the back cabin. And there's also one up here, same hole, same cross brace, so if we hit something, you have this whole area is watertight in the back. It's been real French Polynesia round 2. We got the thingy up on deck, that's a bit of a chore. This thing's a beast. Push button sail. Anchors up. All 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 159 160 161 162 path. So close to breaking waves. It's always a freaky feeling being that close to the reef. Well, it's the first night watch on Delos. I think in the center cockpit this thing is pretty sweet. Nice little place to lounge, maybe some instruments. Pretty nice and high up. Yeah, so far no winds. It's been uneventful. It's really just a motorboat ride. A little bit of a large swell, no wind is always the most fun. But yeah, doing well. It's midnight now. I'm gonna do a midnight to 4 o'clock in the morning watch. So this is the downwind pole I was talking about yesterday. Ours comes out the front of the mast and goes through the shrouds like that. So we're not able to get as much of an angle on the sail. This one is actually articulating further aft. That's actually really sweet for downwind running. You can have a lot more control of where the pole is. I guess I could run ours through the forward and the cap shroud, but it's pretty cool. So Mel did a good job on that, just making it easy to go downwind. And there's also another one for this side. It's actually much longer than ours too. They're really able to project that. Like we've had the pole out, even at like a beam reach 90 degrees. I just don't have the right shape on ours. Something to think about. Maybe I can improve. Maybe I can run our pole between our shrouds instead of forward. Something to consider. It's also interesting to see how small the main is, because there's a mizzen split rig. So Genoa looks enormous in the main. It's just a little bit smaller. We're gonna take in the pole now. Wind shift forward. Let's see. So topping lift eased. We dropped the pole because the wind has moved forward of the beam. Brian was noticing some luffing of the sail moving the stays, so we want to get it out of the way. It looks like its store is just there, so we don't have to take it fully. You don't have to take it fully apart. You can just lower it down.
Now that it's rigged, it's real easy to put in and out.
Yeah, that was pretty slick. I like that.
Honestly, really amazing. Obviously,
This part is cheating too. What it would be like on Calico right now. We're sitting around 13, 14 in the current, just zooming along 8 knots plus. This thing feels like a freight train compared to Calico. Last night we hit a wave, and I've never seen so much water come off the side of the boat. The displacement of the boat is so different. It's like 3 times our weight. I thought we hit something. So that part's kind of cool. It's just like you're riding on rails on a freight train. This is another difference. Brian's running 6.4 kilowatts on the internal generator, built-in generator. Water maker's going on. Pressure's good. Just below 800.
Yes.
How many kilowatts you putting in? Wow, 2.63.
Yes.
Could never do that.
Yes.
Yes, power.
Generator.
You can run it in any weather you want, I imagine. You don't. I do it in bad weather. I can't do it.
If it's too crazy, sometimes I don't like to run it if it's the boat's heeling over too much, because then the intake can actually pick up air
Aerate.
from the waves.
Interesting. Yeah, so that's civilized. Hit a button, no suitcase generator.
Join me next time where we arrive into Beverage Reef after nearly 1,000 nautical miles of sailing. The water here is some of the clearest imaginable. Along the way to Beverage Reef, I get to check out some of Delos' other sail configurations.